Hello and welcome back to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to be once again discussing some brand new, just announced Transformers Studio Series figures. Now these figures which I'm going to discuss in this particular video have in fact been leaked via a listing direct from Takara Tomy. Now before I get into the listing and actually show you the listing itself, I first of all want to say that the numbering of the Takara Tomy releases compared to the numbering of the Hasbro Studio Series releases are completely different. Takara Tomy do not have exclusives such as the magnitude of different Bumblebee variants, hence why some of the Studio Series Takara versions have got different numbers to what the regular Hasbro releases have, so please don't get confused by that. That is literally just a Takara Tomy and Hasbro packaging release difference. In this listing, we do actually get quite a number of Transformers Studio Series figures listed. However, most of them are figures that have already been announced, or figures who have literally just already been leaked, such as Roadbuster, who was recently leaked as part of the Walmart listings. But there are two, possibly three listings on this brand new leak, which actually confirm three brand new entries into the Transformers Studio Series toy line. And here is the listing itself. Now first of all, what you're going to notice is that these releases will in fact take place from 2020 February all the way down to May 2020. So these are obviously going to be coming out every single month, it appears, from next year, which is fantastic as it means more movie figures in the collection and more reviews for you guys to stay tuned from this channel for. So to start from top to bottom, we already know that we are going to get a World War II Hot Rod. Takara Tomy have him slated for a February 2020 release. We also know that we're getting a Leader Class Shockwave, which is once again going to be released in February of 2020. We're also going to get Megatron. This is of course the movie Megatron, the first movie Megatron, and this too will be released in March of 2020. We're also going to be getting a Decepticon Scavenger, which once again we already knew. That too will be released in March of 2020. And then here is a listing which to me could mean two things. This is an off-road Bumblebee. Now this straight away to me, I thought that this could perhaps be the high-octane Bumblebee that we saw in Transformers Age of Extinction, as it is stated as the off-road Bumblebee. I honestly couldn't think of any other form of Bumblebee that this could be, other than maybe the Jeep version of Bumblebee. That is definitely a possibility, but I definitely think that it's either between the Jeep Bumblebee, which also was recently leaked on the Walmart listings, or the High Octane Bumblebee. This has got a release date of April 2020, so I definitely don't think that it is that new Movie 1 Chevy Camaro Bumblebee that is due out early 2020, so it is definitely, for me, probably going to be either the High Octane Bumblebee from Age of Extinction, or probably more likely the Jeep Bumblebee from the Bumblebee movie. Moving down, here we get to one of the most exciting listings. Here we have a Voyager class Sentinel Prime that will be released of April 2020. Sentinel Prime, as you will all know, is a character that I have wanted in the Studio Series for some time now, and it's fantastic to see that he will be in fact getting a release. However, something which I am quite disheartened about is the fact that this is actually a Voyager class and not a Leader class. Sentinel Prime was an exceptionally large fire truck in the movie. I believe it would probably be the exact same size of Megatron's tanker truck Mo from Dark of the Moon. So really and truly, I would have preferred if Sentinel Prime was perhaps a Leader class figure. However, they have to have him in scale with both Megatron and Optimus, and I guess if he is a fairly large Voyager, much like the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron, the scaling here really could work. Nevertheless, we know that Sentinel Prime is confirmed, and we really and truly have all of the major characters from the movie franchise, at least from movie 1 to 3. The only other one that I can really think that is missing now is the Fallen, and I definitely think that his announcement too is inevitable. Moving down the list, we also have got a listing for a Deluxe class Roadbuster. I have already covered this leak in a previous video, so be sure to check that video out straight after this one goes out. However, Roadbuster is once again a figure that I'm exceptionally looking forward to. And then moving down to the bottom of the list, we have Decepticon Scrapper. Now, for those of you who don't know, Scrapper is in fact a Constructicon and will be required in order to complete the Studio Series Devastator. I do believe that he is in fact one of the last, if not the last, figure to be released to complete Devastator. I think that the only one we really need to see now is Overlord or Overload. I'm not entirely sure of his name. Is in fact a character that never appeared in the movie, so his release will definitely be highly anticipated, but Scrapper was actually a character that we did very briefly see in Revenge of the Fallen, most noticeably when Starscream is chasing Sam and Michaela through the Egyptian rooftops. I have recently just rewatched Revenge of the Fallen, and I thought to myself, wow, it'd be fantastic to really get a movie accurate looking Scrapper, so it's fantastic to see that we are definitely going to be getting one, and judging by this listing, he will be in fact a Voyager class figure, so that is really awesome to see. So that is my very quick roundup on some newly leaked Transformers Studio Series figures. Studio Series for 2020 definitely looks very good, and I'm really hyped for all of the announcements that have come so far. Once again, if you haven't already watched my previous videos, I will be in fact attending this week's MCM London Comic Con, where Hasbro and Transformers will in fact have a panel as well as a presentation afterwards, so I'm sure that we'll get more announcements then, and if not actually seeing some of these characters in hand. So definitely stay tuned to my channel as I will be covering MCM London Comic Con in its entirety, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.